Hey everyone, and welcome back to Community Builds. Today I am starting off just in the seating area for the restaurant because I don't have racetrack set up again yet. I have a few builds this week. Just trying to remember how I'm doing this. As I've done the last couple episodes, I'm doing them a little bit different, just so I can keep them organized and a bit easier to keep track of, I guess. Either way, excuse me. This is, the first one is Ardene's, that I think that says, Samnite Trophy Truck by Huncho Hoops. It is not the final version and it will be approved. The name will be changed as well, and feel free to give them suggestions on the design. That's a glass block. Alright, so let's go in here, all the way to the bottom, and there it is. And another reason I've started doing the intro to the vehicles a little bit different is, as you can see, no description. So, just glitches on the lip for some reason. Either way, this looks really cool. Wow. I'm just trying to get my words to work. I haven't seen someone use the wedge yet for an A-arm like that. And I haven't seen anyone use the I-beams for trailing arms either. This is completely vanilla, but it looks different, completely different than what I'm used to. This is really cool. I've actually got a little, not a little, but a vanilla engine in there where it should be. Seats are where they should be. A little bit of glitch welding. Excuse me. What else? It has a 4-link in the rear, double wishbone in the front, it looks like. It looks like you also built it with weight distribution in mind. So that looks like cement on the bottom, and then some kind of smooth I-beam on the top, it looks like. Right stuff. Let's jump in it and head over to the Baja track. I noticed that it also has little bump stops back on the front. Oh, the engine's glitched into the other one. Got little pulleys on it and everything. I like the detail on this, even for being vanilla. It looks different than I'm used to, and it's got little details that I'm just not used to seeing the way you've done them. I like it. But either way, excuse me, I'm going to do a quick lap of the dirt track, just the Baja track, and we'll see how it does. Excuse me. Bad timing for that. I like this. This is definitely one of those vehicles that you need to learn to drive properly, because if you just try and go flat out, it doesn't go very well. As you can see, most of the time it was just bouncing around and not doing very well. However, as I started to learn the truck and be a bit more careful with my inputs, I made it slow down a little bit, basically. And it started to perform really well. So I feel if we had proper controller support, this would be a great vehicle, but with keyboard and mouse, it's a little bit of a pain to drive. Oh, that's one way to park, I guess. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. This is an awesome truck, by the way. Other than the power, I'd say it's great. And it looks really good too. I like it. But I need to move on to the next one. Is a Massey Ferguson by some Patty. And it does not have a description. So let's load it in. I keep alt-tabbing instead of shift-tabbing. We'll load it in and check it out. Interesting rear wheels. That's the first thing I notice. It's a good way to do it, though. I think it works. I think you have all the proper hookups and everything. It's completely vanilla. That's another thing I noticed, which I really like. Cool looking grill. I find it kind of funny how people are now using the lights for like adding angles and stuff to creations and then just putting a controller to it so it doesn't turn on, or a switch. Okay, so how do I get in? It's kinda... I don't think there's doors. No, there's no doors. Probably for lag. Normal steering. Not sure what the suspension will be. Okay, so we got lights. A horn. That's probably like a low gear. That's to hook something on the back, and probably also to hook something on the back. I can see a seaplane out my window. Anyways. This is cool. I'm surprised how smooth the back of it is, considering how bumpy it looks. That's one of the weird things with how scrap is, I guess. Yeah, this does really good. I like it. You're looking for a good tractor that you could easily just back up to implements and use for a little farm. I highly recommend this. Let's go over here and see if the locker helps any. Is it a locker or is it low gear? It looks like it's low gear. So I'll go up to this and see if I can get up it. Nope. So we turn on that one, I think. Yep, that one, it moves those little puppy things over. And then the extra little bit helps you go up. Let's turn it off. You're good. All you need is some suspension, which would be really easy to do. Might actually do a video this weekend on a suspension idea that I had. Because I noticed that this is 2 blocks for a center, which makes a normal swing on the front kind of difficult. But if you do it right, you can get this front axle to swing a little bit and give it some a little bit of articulation. But other than that, this is awesome. I really like it. And then under there is probably just like logic and stuff. So yeah, if you're looking for a tractor that, like I said, would be really easy to hook up to stuff, I highly recommend this. It's really cool. Now I move on to those two creations were from the Discord group. These next ones, excuse me, next ones are from the Steam group. So first, we have Rock Thingy 2 by Miata Lover. It's a remake of their old 6x6. Let's get this loaded in. This is going to be really big. Yeah. And laggy. Oh, jeez. I'm just going to run over here really quick. Oh, it's not too bad once it goes to sleep. But I'm going to run over here and plop it down, so hopefully I have less lag. Right there. Okay, so it has a triangulated 3-link in the front with a track bar, so it can have normal steering. See, there's the drag link. Yes, drag link, tie rod. I'm forgetting all of my stuff. Then in the back, you have a normal 3-link with an upper Y-link. U-joints on the top and bottoms of the springs, and so on. It's done well. I was gonna say it's done good, but I don't know if that would be proper grammar or not. That would probably sound weird. Either way, this is exactly how I'd do it, really. So, let's bear the lag. It looks like it has a 2J in it. One massive turbo. But either way, let's see how it does. It has, I'm not going to say horrible torque. I'm going to blame the game for that. But I would probably use electric motors and just sacrifice the speed for this, to be honest. But it's not doing too bad so far. I say that as it gets stuck. Ooh, it does not like torque on the front axle at all. It all just twists. There's not really much you can do about that other than moving the upper link up or the lower links down, really. That I know of, and maybe making the upper one shorter. But other than that, let's try and force it up here a little bit. Does it not have any power to the front wheels? It doesn't! It's only rear-wheel drive. No wonder it's not crawling up there. Okay, I'm surprised it's not all-wheel drive. If it was, it would probably crawl up there no problem. So, but I'm not going to add that in because I'm checking it out how it was set. But as a massive truck, that would be really good for carrying stuff. This would be great. Watching this come down the road in survival would be so cool. It's this massive truck with some like logs or stone and metal or something on the back. Suspension. This is cool. I hope to see an updated version of it eventually. Other than that, looks like the tailgate might open. Hold on. Yep, tailgate opens. Here we go. Stronger steering. So yeah, I like this. This is cool. I'd really like to see a finished version, too. But for now, I don't think there's really anything else to check out. Other than I haven't mentioned cool looking tube chassis yet. So here we go. It is an awesome looking chassis. You even got the proper engine mounts and everything. So yeah, it's on its way to being an awesome truck. It just needs the last little bits. And that's the annoying hard part. You make this vehicle that looks cool already, and it's fun to drive, and then you have to deal with all the tedious detail. So it's annoying. But for now, I am moving on to the next one, which is a 3-link crawler truck by Dusty Red. Bad angles, but otherwise good. Switch, toggles, crawler, and road mode. No, go to the next page and load it in. So, it is a simple looking truck. I feel like you used this body for a trophy truck or something at some point too. Could be wrong, but either way, this has pistons for probably, that's either a sway bar or shocks. That looks like a sway bar, to be honest. Then, I don't know, we'll see. This is interesting. Your suspension has always confused me. I will say that. But yeah, it's a 3-link in the front with their interesting shocks and stuff, and then 3-link in the back. Lots of travel, holy. In. Button. Okay, so I'm guessing the lower is street mode. So let's use that to go over here. And then we shall do some crawling. Uh-oh, what was that? I hit S to stop and it kind of bounced. Okay, let's go up. Oh, it's even... Wait, is it slower? It is. I can see the double bearing, but I'm not sure how you would get that to work with vanilla stuff. Oh, reverse is only working on the motor. So I'm guessing the inner bearings are the motor and the outer bearings are the engine. And then somehow when the switch is off, it only activates the engine or the motor go forwards and back. And when the switch is on and it's in road mode, it allows the engine to turn on for going forwards. Why is that rock pointing up? It should be laid over on its side. Anyways. Lots of flex, that's for sure. I personally would have put... Well, you did it on the front. Oops, I pressed my finger on space. I'm surprised you put the rear link on the front of the axle and not the back on the front. Or the rear axle on the front of it, not the back of it. See how my brain does. Either way, it needs a front tie rod because it's a crawler. It got a little bent up there, but this is the kind of thing I made this area for. You have to work at it a little bit, but there we go. We are up to first little area for one of them, and it just crawls right up. Other than when it bottoms out, which makes sense, because for some reason the rocks in scrap have weird collision. But other than when it's bottoming out, which makes sense, it does really well. So yeah, if you're looking for a simple but capable crawler that's actually pretty fast in normal like driving mode, definitely check this out. Trying to get back to the garage now. Yeah, this is awesome. So even as you can see in this other mode, got me back down, and we're getting back over here at it. Nice pace. I like it. Here we go. It's cool. I like this. I like this truck. It handles how I'd expect a truck to, especially with a low and high range. Yeah, you can see there a little bit of logic. That's cool. I like this. I'm just curious how you made it turn on. Ah, the sensor. That makes sense. No pun intended. Either way, I'm going to move on to the next one. Like I said, if you're looking for a truck that's a really good crawler, check that out. Next is an 1984 M977 Oshkosh M. I think you pronounce it Hemet, but it's HEMTT. It stands for something. Yeah, heavy expanded mobility tactical truck. And yeah, it's a big old 8x8. And yeah, like it says, they use it to bring in this general stuff to the battlefield. It's a big carrier, whether it's vehicles, ammo, buildings, whatever. This thing's really big. I'm surprised it's not lagging. It's lagging a little bit. I'm at... maybe not. Either way, it has the normal leaf spring with kind of links to help it not break. Because these things are huge and have tons and tons of torque. And yeah, there's not really much to look at from just looking around it, even on a real one. Then you have a simple little interior with your engine bay back there. Looks like it's just electric. Lights. Tie rods and everything on your steering, which is nice to see. Got your lower beams there. Back. Right, let's go see. I have a feeling most things this episode are going to be taken to the crawling area. So I might speed this up for a second until I get there. Okay, so one thing I noticed is it even kind of moves around like it. Like, as I go back and forth, the suspension kind of squishes. But it's not in the normal bouncy way that scrap usually does. It's kind of nice. And I like how you even only used one spring for each side, how it would be. But either way, wow, this is a lot of flex. I'm surprised. This is awesome. I want this in survival. This is better than my RV. I could probably carry my RV with this. I might just try that. Because it's just... I don't have to think. I'm just holding the button. It's going. This is insane. Imagine having different little things you could load in the back, so you could put, say... not get stuck. So you could put, like, resource bins in the back, or take those out and then go collect food or whatever. This would be so awesome. The only thing I would switch is your switches, really. It's 1 and 2. I like having my door on 1, then 2 and 3 for turn signals, 4 and 5 for headlights and high beams. It's just, I find it works best for fingerprints. Kind of stuck a bit. It's bottoming out. Once you bottom out and scrap, you're kind of done. So, and go back to the garage. This is awesome. This is massive. But in a moment, I will compare it to the size of my RV really quick, because that thing's pretty big, and it doesn't feel this big. So one moment. Okay, so, I can get out. Out. Okay, close the door. I will load up my RV really quick. Well, it is. Now, yes, one has mods and one doesn't. However, look at how big that thing is. It's huge. Imagine using that for what I used this for. That'd be so much fun. But either way, I'm going to move on to the next one. It is so cool. I love these big, massive 8x. Next, we have a vanilla rally car by some Patty. There is no description. So yeah, let's just check it out. Let's go all the way back down, and there it is. Rally car. I see window nets. That's a cool little addition. I like that. At least they look like window nets. Just kind of tilted your windows in now. Nice little detail. It just makes it look a bit more the right shape. It's one thing I've never been able to do in this, is get things to just look quite the right shape. It's cool. Independent suspension? Yep, independent front, glitch welded a little bit for size. Looks like you did a little bit of special steering to keep the alignment and geometry proper. You'd have to have the small wheel wells. And you use lights as mud flaps, that's funny. Simple straight axle in the back, exhaust coming out. This is cool, I like this. It looks like an old school rally car. I'm not sure what kind of car it looks like. I don't think you really say. But I like it, this is cool. Lights and lights. Okay, let's get over to the rally track and I will do a quick lap. And see if it has doors and stuff. I like how it has a little roll bar inside too. It's a nice little detail. I'm guessing those are for like driver names or something. Driver flag. You even got a little kind of livery almost. I like it. It's pretty cool. It is only rear wheel drive. I didn't check that out before. That's good to know. No wonder it was sliding around so much. It seemed that at times the lights were hitting the ground. So if that becomes too much of a problem, I'll probably pull those off before the end of the lap, but they don't. Let's keep going. But I really like these old two-wheel drive rally sedan. But either way, here goes the Okay, there we go. It's not bad. I'm surprised at how much grip the front has. Even when I'm kind of sliding out, the front wheels could turn a little bit faster, but even there, the grip, the problem isn't front end grip. Even when it's understeering, just let off the throttle a little bit, and the back end will start to slide. So this is a very well balanced little car, other than your little mud flaps that keep making it go flying. Yeah, if you're looking for pretty much a perfectly balanced little vanilla rally car, I'd try this out. Definitely try this out. I'm not sure what else to check out on it, but maybe how the roof goes together. I didn't notice that before, but the roof is actually separated until you set it down, and then it moves together. That's cool. But on to the next one. That was a lot of fun to drive. You could probably drift it fairly easily too. Especially if you turned up the power ever so slightly. Not too much, but either way. Next is a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 3 with torque vectoring. How did you do torque vectoring in this? 1 locks up the rear wheels, 2 torque vectoring speeds up the outside tire when on gas and cornering. Smart braking locks up the inside wheel. Sticky suspension. Brake light. So, if this works how it's supposed to, it should handle really, really well and be quite different. It looks leaning a bit. It's a little weird, but oh well. Looks like an Evo. Trunk. Hood. No. It doesn't need them. Point. It's how it works. So that's a handbrake. Interesting. I forget what all the other buttons do. Oh. 2 turns it on, and then 3 is smart brake. Okay, so. If we go like this, it should just kinda... Why is it leaning like that? It's kinda weird. Is it supposed to? Still is. There might be a slight issue. I'll try and check it out, but there might be a little issue. Either way. So this is how it is normally. To be honest, it just feels like one wheel is going down more than the other. Maybe one is blocked or two a little off. Either way. As I go around the track, I will turn on the torque vectoring and then the braking and see what happens. Once I get over here. And there we go. Stop it. I like to use the shadow to line up on. Come on, there we go. And off we go. So as we go, keep an eye on the bottom for when I turn on each thing, and we'll see how it does. Okay. So, that's kind of weird. Okay. Interesting. It's really weird and just, yeah. It seems to work well though. With the driving modes on, it definitely turns in more. The back end seems to slide out more. It does change how it handles, which is really cool. And it seems to be, like it says, it seems to act different depending on each mode and what you're doing, which is pretty cool. To be honest, I don't fully understand how it would work right now. I'd have to really go through it, but it seems like it just goes based off of whether or not you're turning or using throttle or brake, and then just applies the brakes to the rear wheels in the corresponding manner. But it works really well, and it's cool. It's just got a bit of a lean going on. But other than that, I'm going to move on to the next one. This is so cool. It looks really cool too. I like up until the 9, the Lancer Evo is one of my favorite cars. How it looks, how it performs, they're insane. And I believe the last one is IMC HEB by, where'd your name go? I know your name, but it's is FIFO. I always think of your name as your Instagram name, not on here. But either way, it's sequential hybrid. Blue engine. The blue button is to start the engine. Here the engine, the 2-cylinder boxer, the power generator. Charged, the engine stops. Okay. So it's basically electric with a little engine to charge it. That's really cool. So let's actually get it loaded in. Oh, it did actually load the description for once. Anyway, these are getting more and more interesting. Because this is the first time I've seen a vehicle in this game that is electric and has an engine to charge its battery. So let's into it. There's no doors, no moving panels because of lag. So let's go in. Oh, very good looking body like usual. Even nicer interior. The interiors of your vehicles look so good, other than my textures are insane. Oh, that's cool. The dash lights up. Cool. It's probably the logic gates and stuff. I like how you place them though, so it kind of glows out the back. Right, let's see how this... I think I can hear the engine. I'm guessing one of those is for the engine. Forwards and back and drive around a little bit. And we'll see if one of those lights turns off and if the engine sound stops. I can't really hear the engine because I forgot to plug my earbuds in again. But... signals. Okay, I'm not sure. It handles really nicely though. For sure. Handles how I'd expect a car to handle. I'll check out the suspension in a minute. There we go. Oh. Yep, there we go. That is really cool. Now it's nice and quiet. That is so cool. As we drive along, I'm assuming it will eventually end up turning the engine back on, but this is really cool. It handles really well. I have a feeling that... Ooh, I forgot to turn it off. Based on how it just coasted away there, my feeling's probably correct, and I can already see that it is. I'll have to turn off caps lock. You use the thrusters thing again. That is such a cool idea. I don't know why, but it makes the vehicles handle so much better. They feel so much more proper. Especially with a proper McPherson strut and, yeah, strut in the back too. With a proper suspension and these thrusters, these handle so well. Weird. Do have a little engine in there. So yeah. If you're looking for something different, I would check this out more, but I'm getting really tired. It's getting hard to talk. But if you're looking for something unique, definitely check this out and other things by the Spy Phone, because they don't upload that often, but the things that they do upload will just blow you away. Simply put. But for now, that's all I have for this video. If you are interested in checking any of these out for yourself, the links to the Steam group and the Discord group will be in the description below. If you are interested in submitting your own creation, all you have to do is build anything you want. Literally anything. Some of these are from mods, but like this. Stealthy Green just sent in a couple lifts to use for the shop. The Smashy sent in a chassis. Build whatever you want. Once it's on the lift, put it on the workshop, and then make sure that it's at least unlisted so that people with the link, I think unlisted, either way, make sure that at least people with the link can see it. If it requires mods, list whatever mods are required on the right side, and then copy your page URL and either paste it in the Discord or Steam group under community builds. And then come Friday, probably early in the day, I will check them all out and then upload for Saturday. So yeah. Another thing, throughout the two groups will be links to the world. I update it when I can, so on. Members and Patreon supporters will also get access to a bunch of my blueprints, the survival world, a bunch of Beam and G configurations, other stuff. So yeah. Either way, thank you for this week's creations. If I missed anything, I'm sorry. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.